Patricia, mic check?
Mic check, 1, 2.
Sounds good. You're after weather. Annika, could you do first weather at Chroma, please? Yeah, thank you. And then Owen, the dual box for Christina's Blink also. It looks like Lone Poke shooting is also Blink, your lower third. Beth, hello on 3. 3, 2, camera 3 coming up. I'm also afraid that if they mess with it too much, it starts making a bunch of static sounds.
Sure. That makes sense.
Thanks for staying with us as we continue on
Have
News
CG
Channel
coming
Live
up.
at 4:30. I'm Beth Farnsworth. Scott Hennessy is off today.
Have CG.
Here's a look at the top local stories that we're following today. A May Day walkout has dozens of people participating in a pro-Palestinian rally this afternoon at UCSB. The event started at 1:30, and according to a UCSB Students for Justice Palestine social media clip, the gathering includes academic researchers and faculty. They are demanding ceasefire in Gaza and divestment on International Workers' Day. And according to an ex-post by the Daily Nexus, roughly 55 people set up an encampment that happened earlier this morning. This is on the lawn between North Hall or Malcolm X Hall and the library. Students say it is a show of solidarity with Palestine and all oppressed people. Organizers of this afternoon's rally say they are not associated with the encampment. Classes are canceled today at UCLA following violent clashes between two protest groups over the war in Gaza. Overnight, counter-demonstrators launched what looked like fireworks into an encampment set up by pro-Palestinian protesters and attempted to knock down the barriers in front of the camp. Other college protests are happening on nearly a half dozen campuses, including new demonstrations at the University of Texas, Dallas, and Fordham University in New York. Back here at home, a special ribbon cutting takes place tomorrow morning to celebrate the completion of 2 roundabouts in Montecito and Santa Barbara. The new designs replaced stop signs and will ease what were often slower travel points. One is on Olive Mill Road at Coast Guard Road and connects with ramps for Highway 101 and also a link on North Jameson Lane. The other is on San Ysidro Road, a block away from North Jameson Lane and the 101. The roundabouts have been in use now for weeks.
Beth coming up.
Final touches are taking place with signage, landscaping, and lighting.
1.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken is wrapping up his 7th visit to Israel since Hamas attacked the country. He is meeting with leaders to push for a ceasefire and hostage release deal.
Be full. The shot's really low.
A draft proposal and could respond as soon as today. However, the New York Times is reporting Hamas has refused Israel's latest ceasefire offer if it doesn't have changes. Israel plans to invade Rafah, a border town sheltering more than 1 million displaced Palestinian civilians. The White House has repeatedly expressed concerns with Israel's planned invasion.
TB.
Again, Rafah is a region with more than 1 million people seeking refuge. It's an area that continues to be an important conduit for humanitarian aid as well as safety for international nationals.
Thank you.
Israel says its invasion of Gaza is about finding
Beth
the
and Christina on
hostages and
13.
returning them safely. But Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that he plans to invade Rafah with or without a deal. The latest deal calls for a 6-week ceasefire with the return of 33 hostages. Again, Hamas is yet to fully respond.
1.
Lompoc is getting $2 million to renovate a popular park. News Channel reporter Christina Rodriguez joins us live.
Going to Christina on 13.
When do those renovations begin?
Just Christina.
Hey there, Beth. Yes, we're here at Pioneer Park.
VOA coming up.
Pine and 5th Street. And renovations have already started, but officially they will begin next week. The $2 million project is one of the 14 projects secured by Congressman Salud Carvajal. This year, he ensured the Central
B4
Coast
coming up.
received
What was that?
$13.4 million. The park will have a playground, fitness equipment, and baseball field. Congressman Carvajal says the park is surrounded by families who will make good use of all of the equipment.
TB.
It's a very important project that's going to bring life and
Double shot.
at this Pioneer Park area by the entire community, which is located between a school and some housing areas.
It is difficult to get grant funds, and we've been just super lucky here that we've been successful. It's going to be amazing.
The city of Lompoc will invest an additional $2 million to complete the $4 million project. The playground is set to be ready by June.
We'll box out on 1.
By early next year. For now, Lompoc, our news channel reporter,
Boxing
Christina
out.
Rodriguez. Beth, back to you.
All right, great use of funds. Thank you, Christina. A person was shot in Lompoc last night, according to the Lompoc Police Department. Police arrived at the intersection of East
transition.
Pine Avenue and North G Street.
Yeah, I
Near
guess
the
that's
assembly
true.
line and the ground with a gunshot wound. The victim was treated by medical personnel.
Oh, it's in
and
Lompoc too,
transferred
huh?
to Marion
But
Medical
that, yeah,
Center
I was
in
gonna say,
Santa
what's the
Maria.
stereotype of where
Officers
Lompoc
searched the
is?
area
Yeah,
where they collected evidence. So far, though, no suspects have been identified. Anyone with any information about
Alright,
this
weather
crime is encouraged to contact
bump,
the
come on.
Lompoc Police
Or no,
Department.
Bob. One.
Lots of sunshine, blue sky. Want to check in now with our chief
We're gonna go to
forecaster,
Annika.
Abbott. Winds still picking up and down the coast, though.
Yeah, that's right. Those winds still going strong in some cases and even stronger later tonight. So let's take a look at where some of these are. You can see Paso, you're actually pretty calm. Further down the central coast and slope, you're at 14 miles per hour. Santa Maria 16. That's just where you're seeing a light breeze in the leaves down there. Santa Ynez, you're also right around that range. Now, as we look a little bit closer to our mountain areas between Santa Barbara and Ventura County, this is where we are projecting to have more issues later tonight.
One,
It's
then
already
two.
starting to get stronger on the Santa Barbara side, just
Yes.
over 20 miles per hour. You're
Yes.
seeing that also
Yes.
right there in Ventura County. Fraser Park right now, you're looking to be a bit calmer, but of course later on we are expecting more wind for you as well. So of course we have had nice warm weather. Notice how much warmer we are across the central coast. We're a good 8 to 13 degree difference in this western section of Santa Barbara County with all that wind that we've seen over the past couple of hours. But I will have more
That's
details
coming up.
about our forecast going into tomorrow and beyond into the weekend with some major stormy changes ahead potentially coming up in just a few minutes.
Micah.
All right, thank you, Annika. Santa Barbara
We're gonna go to
nonprofit
Patricia on
is
mic
seeing
one.
Increased demand for its services. Healing Justice is focused on the local African American community, and now the nonprofit is seeking support for one of its prized interns.
Two.
News Channel reporter Patricia Martellotti explains what this is. It's exciting time for the agency and what's happening behind the scenes.
Patricia.
That's right. Leaders at Healing Justice are very excited about supporting the community, including one of their current interns who just got accepted to Westmont College. Charner Diallo came to Santa Barbara in 2021 to study at Santa Barbara City College
Eiffel.
as an international student from Monrovia, Liberia. Leaders of Healing Justice offered him an internship with the organization. This year he got accepted to Westmont College, but learned that international students don't qualify for federal financial aid. Healing Justice is hoping the community will help support him.
Take care.
It's one of the larger emergency
Double?
needs that we have, so that's why
No,
we
it was just a
reached out
black
to the larger
screen,
community
like,
with West
yeah,
Lawn
graphic.
Fishes. They know we have also created that and they're in support.
Crystal always says, stay positive and believe in yourself and believe in your community.
Q.
Charner says he is the first and only member of his family to get accepted to a college. If you would like to
Okay.
help support Healing Justice and Charner's hope to go to
Cameron
Westmont
one coming
College
up.
this fall, you can log onto our website or mobile app for more information. Back to you.
Mic
Great
up.
inspirational story. Thank you, Patricia. The annual Women of Achievement Award ceremony
VOB
takes
coming
place
up.
today. This year's celebration was titled Lessons in Leadership. Organizers
Eiffel.
decorated tables with theme books, and they honored 4 outstanding educators, including Katja Armstead, the Dean of Student Life at UCSB.
And take care.
Oh, it's such an honor. Communication is really important, and it's something that I need to practice every day. So how wonderful to be recognized for the work that I do.
Q.
The educators recommend encouraging
Teases coming
kids
up.
to get
2
off their
teases.
devices and get outdoors and play. They also believe listening is an important part of communicating. Today's other Women of Achievement honorees were Yolanda Medina Garcia at the Star King Parent-Child Workshop. She heads that. Susan Salcedo, Santa Barbara County Superintendent of Schools, and Wendy Sims Moten, Executive Director of First 5 Santa Barbara County. Congratulations to all.
Task him.
Still ahead on your news channel live at 4:30, it's likely you've heard about bird flu, but do you know about its impacts? Stay tuned for a breakdown. Plus, the FTC is cracking down on junk patents. Find out how
Break coming up.
pharmaceutical companies are paying the price.
And go ahead and roll it.
Would it be bad if I floated the election security to use event.vo?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Hey Beth, so we're really, really short on time. I'm going to float the election tease and the election VO. Short on time. Right, so we're gonna go after bird flu and the package just to cut right to the break then.
Okay, 45 out. $20. Stand by. Bumping into Beth on camera 1. 3, 2.
More than 30 herds of dairy cattle
Package
are
in B.
affected with bird flu across 9 states, and the Department of Agriculture says tracking the outbreak has been challenging. Jen Sullivan explains.
A large outbreak of bird flu in dairy cattle has some
And
concerns
then break after
worried
package.
about the safety of the milk they drink. But the Food and Drug Administration says early tests of pasteurized milk in areas where cows have tested positive for H5N1 suggest it is not infectious.
It is safe and certainly not something they should be worried about.
With that video, it looks
Carolyn
weird.
Virgo with the National Milk Producers Federation, which represents dairy farmers, says
The guy or the cows?
pasteurizing milk briefly kills
Well,
harmful
he looked
bacteria
weird,
and
and then there was
viruses.
another shot where I'm like,
100
those
years of
udders look
scientific
red, and I'm
background
like,
that
are
shows
they bleeding?
that pasteurization is effective at making viruses like this inactive and not a threat to human health.
The USDA has reported more than 30 herds of dairy cows infected with bird flu across 9 states. But the FDA says their testing shows the commercial milk supply is safe. But H5N1 can be dangerous to animals.
In other mammals, there has been a lot of destruction as a result of this virus.
Meanwhile, the USDA says food safety officials are testing samples of ground beef from grocery stores for traces of H5N1. But could the bird flu outbreak impact prices?
We're not seeing
20.
any concerns about
Like how
shortages.
the
We're
delay
not seeing
is
any
and his
concerns
camera
about
angle and
problems
everything. I'm like,
on
ooh,
prices in
sir.
terms of supply demand.
To help contain the spread
I just
and
thought of a good
identify
business
further
plan.
cases, the USDA
Yes.
says it will
I'll
require
tell you during
a
the break.
negative test for influenza A for any
No.
cows traveling over state lines. Consumer Watch, on Jen Sullivan.
And roll it. I should teach, if I teach, I mean charge money, PIOs across the country how to set up a Zoom.
Yes, you totally could. I mean, you absolutely 100%
Oh, yeah.
could. Yeah. Even at, what, $20 a head?
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yes,
Did you want to start here?
I should start here.
You can start here.
Annika knows what she's gonna do though. She doesn't need help.
She doesn't need help. She's very tech savvy in all ways. I do. I have 100% faith in you.
I promise I won't put the camera too low or too high.
Yeah.
Can you white balance?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
My webcam doesn't white balance. I need to buy a new one.
I've even had people who've done it a million times.
This
That's
is
about
old.
I just want to tell you that. Okay.
Yeah,
Can I tell you that?
it's better I think to set up like a separate camera with your phone and record the responses,
Oh.
and then set it as a WeTransfer.
Okay. You think that's better?
Yes,
Okay.
but then you can't do anything live.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
I like StreamYard more than Zoom.
we're not doing anything wrong today.
It just looks better.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
StreamYard.
I've never heard of that.
Okay, so we
I
have.
was gonna say I see all the ads on YouTube lately, but I use that for stream. I do a weekly review show with my friend, and we use StreamYard. I feel it's just ease of access easier than Zoom. and I feel the coloring is better because I am washed
you're
out
good.
unless I'm wearing something like this light of this jacket.
Yeah.
I do need a new webcam, anyways. But
Sorry, what was that, Beth?
You did not interview them, just customers, right?
I interviewed the owner,
Oh, you did
the son.
mother? Oh, the son.
No, so the mom didn't want to be on camera.
Oh, I just know the mother and the
Lynette.
daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, Lynette.
Okay.
But the son, Josh, was there.
Okay.
I just got information. Like, I interviewed him and I
Yeah.
recorded it, but I didn't. I mean, the shot was already long.
Okay.
And what he.
Alex is reopening. Yes, today. The Adam shot the Vosot. It's at 5 points.
Is that the
15?
place?
Yeah.
Did they do anything special?
Yeah.
It was a grand opening.
Is it busy, Adam?
It was decent. I mean, it was noon, so
It'll get busy.
busier, especially like this weekend.
And they have a follow-up.
Standby? Yes. All right, 3, 2, 1. Camera 1.
The Federal Trade Commission is cracking down on pharmaceutical manufacturers' use of junk patents. Yesterday, the FTC announced it sent warning letters to 10 pharmaceutical companies. The agency is disputing more than 300 junk patent listings across 20 different brand name products.
Little
The companies
Little
being
Alex?
challenged include
It's just
Novo
one.
Nordisk, makers of the diabetes
They were in
drug
Montecito for
Ozempic,
30 years.
along with
Okay, so they're
AstraZeneca and
moving,
Teva.
not
The
expanding.
FTC has
Yeah.
called some
Well,
patents filed by these
they closed like
companies
2.5 years ago.
because they are not
They kind of got
related to
kicked
the
out.
drug they sell.
Got it.
The agency also
Not because they were
claims
bad
that
tenants, just like
the drug
rent
costs
was.
higher,
They,
more
yeah.
preventative
Yeah.
alternatives. So far, at least 5 companies have
So they were
rejected
just
the FTC's
looking for the
claim.
right spot.
Millions are marking May Day by marching
The
through the
fool.
streets, calling for equality in
That'll
the
be a
workplace.
package.
Workers and activists are rallying for change across the Middle East, Asia, and Europe. Tina Cross reports from London.
TB.
Riot police pushed back protesters in Turkey's capital city in May Day rallies that stretched across Istanbul. Security teams arrested dozens in the city's famous Taksim Square, where demonstrations are banned. The rally cry for economic change echoed around the world, with workers from Spain to South Korea to the Philippines calling for better working conditions, shorter hours, and higher pay.
Hey, Annika, could you move the chair just a little bit? You don't have to, just a
Workers across the
little bit more.
globe, May Day
There you go.
is their day
And then there's a
every
sock
year
where you
to
can move
push
it.
back
Yeah.
against inequality.
Thank you.
And this year, thousands
30?
of Greece used the stage to
camera
push
2.
for an end to the war in Gaza, releasing balloons in the colors of the Palestinian flag. But the May Day marches
the
mostly
intent.
20?
stayed on message, with demonstrators in Athens demanding pay hikes to make up for a series of wage slashes the government imposed to get its economy back on track.
Stand by for camera
Across the
2.
globe, it's a day for workers to push their ongoing fight for social and economic justice. Tina Krause, London.
2.
Here at home, Montecito's beloved Little Alex's is making a triumphant return to Santa Barbara's culinary scene this week after a 2.5-year absence. The Briner family, known for
Beautiful.
their warm hospitality and delicious homemade food, but once again,
You can have her go to break, Annika, if you want.
shopping center.
Let's do
Local
that.
customers will be happy to see the return of the original menu featuring classics
Like
like
break
famed
after
chicken
lunch?
soup,
Yeah,
taco salad,
I would probably
and
do that.
chileanos. That's making a comeback too. Local craft beers will also be on tap, adding a touch of
Hey,
Santa
Annika,
Barbara's
we're gonna
vibrant
cut to break
brewing
after
scene.
weather.
Customers share their excitement with us.
TB.
We love this back. This is one of our favorite places.
Triple
in
shot.
town. We've been going here for 30 years, and we're super excited they're back.
So we're older than 30, so we've been going here for 30 years, and we're so excited that it's open again. I just had a fever, and the only cure was a Little Alex's taco salad.
And we're delighted it's back, and we've been waiting, it's been 2.5 years of that, and we've been waiting every minute. We were delighted, and we're here first day of opening, I think. And it's delicious as usual, and we see a whole lot of members of the family here, so we're really glad to be back.
Thank you.
Really huge warm welcome from the community. During the devastating
Weather bump
Montecito
coming up.
mudslide, the restaurant famously kept its doors open and fed first responders until they ran out of food. Co-owner Josh Briner says that he is excited to be back, opening up their new home.
Bumping in. Camera 2.
Over all meals outdoors this evening.
Oh, that's right. It is patio dining weather, though a little breezy. So maybe put that umbrella down.
Just
while we're
Annika.
on the patio. We are seeing our future track lighting up in a bunch of colors here. Definitely windy across Santa Barbara County and Ventura County a bit late tonight, very similar to what we had yesterday too.
Thanks.
So as we move into
It's a little too long though. I
tomorrow,
might shorten
overnight,
it.
basically, you can see 1:30 a.m. This big red dot here that's in the mountains close to the Santinez Valley, particularly strong in the overnight. Now as we get towards morning, that does diminish. Notice that red color's disappearing. We're just seeing green and blue, indicating maybe 20 to 30 miles per hour in some of those heftier spots. By the mid-afternoon, this wind leaves those areas though. It moves up the central coast, even into Paso Robles, and then we see it linger there a couple hours before it moves back away and into Santa Barbara.
I think you'll be fine. Oh, and you might have to just get rid of last weather, but or the SOT. You guys can decide.
Especially, notice Santa Barbara, you've got a pretty decent pocket that may take a little bit of time to go away.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, it's not anything major going on.
Still expecting quite a bit of sunshine, and then eventually we do get some more additional marine layer pockets by late tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm sorry, there's a few sit adjustments. I look over and I'm like, oh, camera's right there.
60 degrees if you're trying to get there by low tide. Look at going around noon tomorrow. We are seeing wind speeds in knots 15 to 25. So definitely some nice weather for the boat potentially. Now we are today very warm. We've had a lot of wind still, some sunny skies out there, and it's feeling like spring. Tomorrow again like spring, but maybe even like summer in some locations, because this is the peak of our heat this week, and then we are turning around come Friday. We're cooling down as this upper low is starting to approach. It's going to drop south and move across California. That's also going to give us some onshore flow, which will bring back more and more of that marine layer. So by the weekend, cloudy and ever so slight chance of rain on Saturday. Notice how clear it is up until the weekend. Then we're gradually getting more cloud cover. Here's that upper low, bringing that rain across the state. Saturday, maybe seeing that midday, but it's a big if at this point. And then gradually moving away by night and into Sunday, drying out. Next week, also looking to have varying levels of cloud cover. Here's a look at temperatures for the south coast. We'll see in the 70s. Should be a really, really nice day, albeit gusty at times. Now in the Santinez Valley, low 80s, 60s to 70s further along in northern Santa Barbara County. San Luis Obispo County, your 60s to 70s. Paso Robles into the mid-80s. Ventura County, your temperature is going to be as well in the 70s, mostly perhaps just a little cooler there out towards Port Hueneme. For our 7-day forecast, temperatures will be nice up until Friday, and even on Friday though, we are going to drop a couple of degrees, cooling further into Saturday and even into Sunday. So a very, very slight chance there, up to 20% on Saturday. Sunday drying out, and we should be still seeing some lingering clouds, of course, cool temperatures. Monday, we start to reverse a little bit. We're going to be somewhat milder, but we're not getting any type of major heat in the early to middle part of next week. Notice these
break coming up.
temperatures just slowly climbing and then kind of stalling out
Two
Tuesday
break.
and Wednesday with a bit more sunshine out there as well. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
And roll it.
And another update. I had to put last one.
How much time? How much time do we have?
1:08.
All right, 108. So yeah, just the kicker here. We'll probably just end with this with the trailing VO. That's USC, I think. Yeah, it's USC. Yeah.
That is, that's USC.
Yeah. Well, now well, they're getting their graduation pictures without.
There you go, that's right, because that's
Yeah.
Hi, Herbert. I know, don't you think? Isn't that great? I wonder how late they stay open. Did you see Adam?
See what?
How late does Alex's stay open?
9 o'clock, I think.
9 o'clock, he thinks.
Yeah, 8 or 9. I think it's 9.
They have the same menu, pretty much.
Same menu, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the only difference is they have like beers now, like
Well,
a
they have beer
tap.
now, says the difference. We'll have to go there, you guys. That would be fun.
Yeah, I was talking a lot to the son who's he works for Montecito Fire.
Oh, okay.
I forgot his name.
He would?
I forgot his name, Andy or Alex or something.
Not Josh Briner, that you were just saying?
No, that's the other brother.
Oh, okay. They're two
Yeah,
brothers?
yeah.
Okay.
But this guy used to be the PIO for Montecito Fire before
He
what's her
was?
name? Before what's her name took over?
No.
Yeah.
1ST4,
Or the
Yeah.
woman that used to be a reporter here?
yeah. She wasn't a
30?
reporter here.
Or producer?
No, she wasn't.
Or what was she?
For Montecito Fire?
Yeah.
You're saying Montecito? I don't remember ever talking to him. Maybe it was in between. Why am I forgetting your name?
10.
Montecito Fire PIO. I was friends with.
Stand by. Something like that, yeah. 3, 2. Camera 1.
Today marks 50 years of free tours that help educate the public about the historic Santa Barbara Courthouse. The Docent Council received awards and congratulations
Beautiful.
from local, state, and federal government representatives today, including
45.
local mayor Randy Rouse. The docents all played their part in making the courthouse what it is today. One of them is Peggy Hayes. She was very influential in the preservation of the courthouse and was honored with her own award. Hayes is now 103 years old and was able to celebrate and reflect on her 30-plus years of accomplishments. Her daughter spoke on her behalf.
JB.
She and the other docents fixed everything. One of the docents made a handle for that jug. They got all the furniture done. They did the curtains. Mom used to unclog the drains with the hanger. She was known as Ms. Courthouse.
Back over task cam.
Every day closes at 5 o'clock. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. More news next.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool, you did it.
We're good.